Nearly 200 SUVs fight for your money on British forecourts, and most buyers have no idea which ones actually survive ownership. The What Car? Reliability Survey polled 30,000 owners across 199 models, and some of the most trusted brands scored among the very worst. 7 SUVs, 3 to avoid, 4 you can trust, starting with the single worst reliability score in the entire survey. Number 7. Renault Austral stands as Britain's worst-ranked hybrid SUV, and the numbers are staggering. According to the What Car? Reliability Survey, nearly 1 in 5 owners reported a fault in the first year, an astonishing 19.6% failure rate, the highest among all 7 models in this countdown. The hybrid system is the main culprit. Up to 12% of owners experienced battery overheating or electrical issues, especially once the odometer crosses 30,000 kilometers. In the UK's damp, unpredictable climate, these thermal faults become more than a nuisance. They strand families at service centres for 3 to 5 days on average, with repair bills that can top £2,800. Even the 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty can't soften the blow when the hybrid pack fails outside coverage. For British buyers, the Austral's modern looks hide a punishing reality. This is a hybrid that turns the promise of efficiency into the certainty of inconvenience and expense, setting the benchmark for unreliability before we even reach the next contender. Number 6. Volkswagen ID.4 exposes a harsh truth for British families betting on electric SUVs. Owner reports from the What Car? Reliability Survey peg the ID.4 with an 18% fault rate, nearly 1 in 5 drivers facing a breakdown or major system error within a year. The trouble starts with the motor inverter, a critical component that controls power delivery to the wheels. When it fails, owners are handed a repair bill that ranges from £1,850 to £2,300 and left without their car for 2 to 4 working days. Battery management system faults add another layer of risk, with cooling fan and sensor failures triggering warning lights and sudden power loss. Charging port errors are a frequent headache, leaving drivers stranded at public chargers when the car refuses to communicate with the station. Even with Volkswagen's 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty, these faults fall outside routine service, driving up out-of-pocket costs. For company car users, the 30% benefit-in-kind rate stings even more when the car spends days in the workshop instead of on the road. In a market where electric SUVs are sold as the future, the ID.4's reliability record is a sobering reminder that high-tech promises can unravel fast, and that sometimes the most expensive repairs come wrapped in the newest badge. Number 5. Nissan Juke earns its reputation as a budget SUV with a shockingly expensive dark side. British owners report a relentless cycle of breakdowns centered on the Juke's infamous CVT gearbox, turbocharger, and timing chain. The numbers tell a bleak story. A CVT rebuild can swallow £1,550 on average, and the car is often marooned at the garage for 4 days or more. Turbo failures add another £850 to £1,150 to the bill, while timing chain repairs can reach £1,250. The Juke's 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty only covers about 62% of claims for CVT and timing chain faults, leaving nearly 2 out of 5 drivers facing the full cost. For turbo issues, less than half of claims are approved. Owners describe a pattern of sudden loss of power, grinding noises, and dashboard warnings that escalate from nuisance to disaster in a matter of weeks. With multiple systems prone to failure and no guarantee of full warranty support, the Juke transforms a low entry price into a high-stress, high-cost ownership gamble. For families who rely on their car for daily school runs or business drivers watching every pound, this is the SUV that turns affordable into unforgivable. Next, relief arrives in the form of a model that rewrites the rules on reliability. Number 4. Dacia Duster rewrites the rulebook for budget SUVs in Britain. While rivals chase flashy tech and premium badges, the Duster quietly delivers what matters most: reliability that owners can actually trust. Over the past 5 years, the Duster has posted a consistent 91% dependability score in the What Car? Reliability Survey, with just 9% of owners reporting any fault at all. When problems do arise, the average repair bill hovers around £480, less than half the segment average, and a world away from the horror stories plaguing pricier competitors. Warranty-wise, it was crowned the most reliable used SUV of 2024, and the trend hasn't wavered. Dacia's 3-year warranty may be shorter than some, but real-world owners rarely need to use it. The Duster's 445-litre boot swallows everything from camping kit to pushchairs, and with a benefit-in-kind rate of roughly 23%, even company car drivers see genuine savings. Over 5 years, resale values climb by 10%, proof that dependability is its own reward. For British families worn down by endless repair invoices and days lost to dealer queues, the Duster's no-nonsense approach offers something rare: peace of mind at a price that doesn't punish your wallet. Number 3. Kia Sportage flips the script on what British families can expect from a mainstream SUV. At the heart of its appeal is a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, an industry benchmark that transforms every school run and cross-country trip into a low-risk venture. Reliability data from the Auto Express Driver Power Survey points to a fault rate of just 12%, meaning nearly 9 out of 10 owners report no issues in the first year. For the unlucky few who do face repairs, the average bill lands at £820, substantially less than the segment average and a fraction of what rivals demand for similar faults. The plug-in hybrid version delivers up to 58 miles per gallon, and with a benefit-in-kind tax rate around 25%, the Sportage PHEV becomes a compelling choice for company car users watching every deduction. Owners in the Scottish Highlands describe racking up over 100,000 miles without a single major failure, testament to the car's resilience in the face of British weather and rough roads. Resale values have climbed by 13% over 5 years, rewarding those who prioritise peace of mind. For buyers weary of endless dealer visits and ballooning repair costs, the Kia Sportage stands as a warranty-backed workhorse, offering real-world dependability and value, just as the countdown edges toward the most bulletproof hybrids in Britain. Number 2. Toyota RAV4 Hybrid sets the gold standard for reliability in Britain's crowded SUV market, with an owner-reported fault rate hovering around 8%, confirmed by both the What Car Reliability Survey and Auto Express Driver Power. The RAV4 Hybrid leaves rivals scrambling to catch up. This is more than just a number. It means that out of every 100 drivers, over 90 spend the year without a single breakdown or warning light. For the rare few who do face repairs, the average bill lands at just £410, less than a third of what some competitors demand. Toyota's 10-year, 150,000-mile hybrid battery warranty stands unmatched, turning what could be a costly gamble into a decade of peace of mind. Company car drivers see another win. A benefit-in-kind tax rate of roughly 19% keeps monthly deductions in check, while real-world fuel economy often hits 55 miles per gallon. Resale values climb by 15% over 5 years, rewarding owners who choose long-term dependability over fleeting style. One owner's log shows a RAV4 hybrid passing 150,000 miles with nothing more than routine servicing, a story that repeats itself across Britain's motorways and rural lanes. In a market where flashy tech and premium badges often mask reliability woes, the RAV4 hybrid stands as a beacon of consistency. Only a slightly higher purchase price and a boot that trails the Kodiaq by a few litres keep it from the very top. For buyers who refuse to gamble on family transport, this is the hybrid that delivers on every promise. And finally, in first place, the Skoda Kodiaq stands alone as Britain's best value family SUV. Reliability data leaves little room for debate. A 10% fault rate, backed by both What Car and Auto Express, means 9 out of 10 owners get through the year without a single unplanned garage visit. When something does go wrong, the average repair bill lands at £950, far below the nightmare figures attached to less dependable rivals. It's a number that matters when you're budgeting for the long haul, especially with Skoda's 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty covering every major component from powertrain to electrics. But the Kodiaq's appeal goes well beyond the service bay. Open the tailgate and you're greeted by a colossal 835-litre boot, big enough for camping gear, a double buggy, or the entire family's luggage for a week in Cornwall. 7 seats come as standard, making it the rare SUV that genuinely fits a growing family without forcing anyone to squeeze. For company car drivers, the benefit-in-kind tax rate sits at a competitive 22%. That's a real-world saving when every pound counts, and it's a figure that keeps the Kodiaq firmly in play for business users who can't afford to be off the road. Resale values tell their own story. Over 5 years, the Kodiaq holds onto 14% more of its value than the average family SUV. Owners report clocking up 120,000 miles on the original battery and gearbox, with nothing more than routine servicing and the occasional set of brake pads. It's a pattern repeated across Britain, from the Scottish borders to the south coast. Families who bought for the space and stayed for the peace of mind. In a market where reliability is too often just a marketing slogan, the Skoda Kodiaq delivers the one thing every British buyer really wants: the confidence to plan the next journey, not the next repair. Across all 7 SUVs, one truth is stark. Reliability isn't about badge prestige or marketing spin. It's about cold, hard owner data. In 2026, Britain, your family's peace of mind rides on fault rates and repair costs, not showroom promises. For UK drivers, trust is earned on real roads.